What do you think, folks? This is my 1.5 gram BG1 size 10 hook and 1 inch Charlie Brewer. This size 10 hook, I wish the Charlie Brewer was just 2 millimeters longer. But let's give it a shot. Because when I fish like this in this cove, in completely open water with scattered fish, last time I really felt that I needed a swim bait, but the Kitech was kind of too big for these fish, and then the normal Kitech jig heads are too heavy, so I couldn't really fish swim bait last time because I didn't have a small swim bait. I mean, I caught enough fish last time with just the float, but when you have scattered fish, the float is not good, because you gotta work the float almost like you're twitching a trout magnet to find the fish, because they keep moving, they're everywhere. It's not one group, they're just over here shallow right now, and they're just scattered everywhere. So I think even if you don't have bait, oh, here is the first one. Especially if you don't have live scope, the best way to do is small swim bait and just cover water. Just cover water. Now it's different when they're bedding or they're parked next to a tree. Then you don't need swim bait, you don't need to cover water. You can do the float and cast right in the red zone. So, see? And you can cast right in the red zone and work them. But there is no red zone now. The whole cove here has some fish here, some fish there. I am in exactly 4.0 feet of water, but where I'm casting is like 3.6, 3.8. And I'm still fishing with 1.5 gram lead jig head. Just because this is the only thing I have. And also, I mean, because I'm fishing a swim bait, it doesn't have time to really sink on the bottom, because I don't stop retrieving it. And I do enjoy the 1.5 gram, gives me good distance. When you twitch a trout magnet, I find that I don't really need good distance with the trout magnet, because I'm aiming at something, or I know where the red zone is. I don't know, it just, that's how it always is. But usually I fish swim bait when I don't know where the fish is and I'm searching for the fish. And when you're searching for fish, it's good to cast like 100 feet out there and retrieve it, right? So for the swim bait, you do need, oh, that's good distance. You do need good distance for the swim bait. Tell you the truth, I have not felt, here's another fish, I have not felt grabbing the bottom, because I'm reeling pretty good. I don't know, I think I lost this fish. He pulled pretty good. Maybe my drag is a little bit too loose and cannot set the hook. Or sometimes they swipe and I just grab them and don't really set the hook because I just grabbed them. Okay, let's cast all directions. I did drop talon behind me, just in the middle of the cove here. There's another one. This one is half decent, I would say. Good old Charlie Brewer, folks. Good old Charlie Brewer. Everybody is all about the fancy plastic. But I can tell you that even today, in 2024, it's hard to beat a trout magnet for twitching and a 1-inch Charlie Brewer for micro swim bait. Especially if you pair it with the 1.25 gram jig heads from iFish Tackle or the 1.5. 1.25 or 1.5, whichever hook you want. I think I don't know. This Charlie Brewer doesn't fit 100% perfect on my jigs because the lure is kind of thick but short. If you care about the thickness, the size 10 hook is better. But the size 10 hook is kind of longer also, and you see it's a little bit too long. But maybe it's not bad that it's protruding a little bit outside, because hookup ratio seems to be pretty good, at least so far. There's a few even here. Yeah, there's a few everywhere, so just cast far and retrieve. There is a few in all directions. Chapik, chapik. There's another. Man, they feel good, man. They feel good. This is bluegill. This guy is pulling. This guy is pulling. Yeah, it is a little Mr. Bass. That's why. Let's go get the net. Oh, the net is right here. One thing that you might not have considered before. Oh, don't get me wrapped up now. I don't care about the fish. It's just gonna fray my line, and next cast I'm gonna catch a legitimate good fish and I'm gonna lose the nice fish. One thing you might not have considered is when you retrieve a swim bait with consistent speed, even though it's moving, it's kind of easy for the fish to hit it accurately and not miss it, because it's moving in a straight line with a constant speed. When you twitch, it's moving up and down. I mean, you jerk it, you stop it. It's even when they try to hit it sometimes, because of the nature of twitching business, it's hopping up and down all over the place. Sometimes even when they try to hit it, they still miss it. They're trying to hit it, they want to hit it, and they still miss it. But with the swim bait, because you're retrieving with a constant speed and you're not relying on action that you create, but you're relying on the action of the tail, it's kind of easy for them to aim and hit accurately. Chapik, chapik, missed it. Chapik, more chapik, more chapik. Quite a few chapiks on this cast and no connection. More chapiks. Somebody is still chasing it all the way here. I don't know if it's the same fish, but this guy did not give up. He nice. Oh, he's shell cracker. Oh, he's the good kind. I love shell cracker. I don't know why. They're about the same fish as a bluegill. I just love them. I didn't super glue this lure at home because I didn't really plan this. To tell you the truth, what I planned today is to catch 100 crappie at Nickajack Dam. But that did not pan out, to put it mildly. There we go. And we already have enough fish for a video. Let's see if we can catch one interesting fish in this video. What I'm lacking in my videos lately is some kind of a bonus fish. I'm getting good numbers this spring, But other than one 13-inch crappie, I can't think of, I don't know, I can't think of, I got one 10-inch, no, a couple of 10-inch shellcracker. I mean, I got a couple of 9-inch bluegill, but that's not really, I feel I'm missing some kind of excitement, like a channel catfish or a big bass or, I don't know, even a drum. Oh my god, that one never sank. It never sank. Man, is this again a bluegill? Is this really a bluegill? Look at this rod, folks. Look at this rod. Oh man, when I start yapping, I get punished all the time. I'm not gonna tell you how many times, you're not seeing in videos, but when I start enjoying myself too much, yapping too much, I always lose a nice fish. You need to change the direction of the business a little bit. Maybe spin the boat around. Is it here or not here? Or what's going on now? Yeah, he here. He here. He ain't that impressive, but he fought well. Wow, look at him. He ate it properly. So far I haven't had any deep inhalations, because when you're retrieving so fast, they don't really have time to inhale it. When you have trout magnet, or the worst is black larva Z under a float, because that thing looks perfect and it's not moving, so they can aim and they swallow it pretty much every time. Oh, right here. Okay, all right, right here. And he's upset. He is upset little fella. He not bad. I've caught quite a few good ones, but not one excellent. These are 7 3/4, I feel. Quite a few good ones. Where is my 9? We're waiting for the 9. Also, I need to change position a little bit. Maybe start to drift. Oh. Stay here. Let me set the hook a little bit. This one, no, he's just a bluegill. Man, he felt in the first few seconds, he felt impressive. Now I'm skiing him. Look at me overpowering fish with my tackle. Man, what happened with this fish? First, he scared me. I thought I got a channel catfish finally. Then I skied him on top of the surface. Very strange. Man, so windy. And good bite. Should we move, folks? I can stay here and have pretty good fun, but I would like to catch something different with the same technique. Even if it's a larger bluegill, there is obviously no shortage of scattered bluegill here. I'm not even catching the little bass anymore. I caught a few little bass, one little shellcracker. These buggers are aggressive. Don't tell me they ate my tail. Yeah, they did eat my tail. That's okay. I was kind of secretly hoping that would happen, just so we get to experiment with different color and see, was it really about this black color, or let's put something very different. Let's put a completely red color. Just completely red. The only thing I do is I trim a little bit of the tail. You know me, I don't need too much stuff sticking out. And I trim a little bit of the head to make it fit the jig head better. But we went from black body to completely red just for the name of science. Just to see if it makes a difference. This looks pretty good to me. If it doesn't look good to you, you're more picky than me. A red color with black head. Oh! Scared me. I swear it scared me. It just absolutely scared me. This was spontaneous reaction. It scared me, folks. It just... I'm gonna need to change my pants now. And it is a freaking shell daddy. Or is it shell mama? I cannot tell those apart. But let me tell you, it scared me good. Bluegill never done too good with the red color. Tap. No, this one is a bluegill. Maybe. I found these fish here feel a little more satisfying. Hit harder, fight harder. A little bit better than where I was fishing next to that boat before the boat came. Sneaked up right behind me. It's a nicer bluegill. This is the red color with the... I mean, this jig head is so pretty. You can put a stick on it. Not a stick, but a shoelace. Literally. You can put shoelace on it. Another one right here. Oh, they're watching me now. They're watching me now, folks. He hit right here also. There's another guy who doesn't mind the red color. I'm wondering if I can twitch. This thing is so small and cute that you can absolutely twitch it if you want. Let's try. I was gonna say let's try. I had a fish already. Let's try a twitching business a little bit. Yeah. Twitch, swim, don't matter. Get you BG1. Get you some 1-inch Charlie Brewer grubs. Don't listen to people when they tell you it's not a stretchy plastic. It's not a stretchy plastic. It's easy to install. Stretchy plastic is very difficult to install and it don't matter. It don't matter. I do recommend 1.25 or 1.5 gram for this. 1 gram, I know people are telling me 1 gram is even too heavy. But you want to cast a little bit out of the way. Let's twitch a little bit again. You want to cast a little bit. You're still going to cast even with the 1 gram. But I recommend this for this Charlie Brewer 1.25 when they come in stock. They're not in stock now. 1.25 or the 1.5. Just work better. Yeah, they're really watching me now. I mean, who told you they don't like the red color? They cannot see it, huh? Well, that one saw it. Who said they cannot see it? They cannot see it. That's the one of the dumbest thing I ever heard. It's not, first of all, It was never that they cannot see it. It was that the red color becomes gray. That's all. It's not that they cannot see it. I don't know if he'll make it, but he's not the biggest. And these fish are not rare. So he might make it because it was not deep. It was only in the cheek. So nothing wrong with a red color. Oh, okay. Oh man, I wanted to see this one. This one felt, man, I got another fish immediately. As soon as he spit it out, I got something else. Maybe I'm not even gonna spot walk. Maybe I'll just drift around here and give them the business. Now that's a good flip-flop. Flip-flop drop-ank. He's got some height. It's not worth measurement though. No tail. That's okay. Let's go in the middle again. In the middle is just more fish. And let's try one more color. And we're gonna end this video. We're gonna end this video with which color we haven't tried. Let's try. We tried a lot of contrast. We tried red. Now let's try the green pumpkin color, which is like the worst idea right now because the watercolor is exactly right now green pumpkin. I mean exactly green pumpkin. Green pumpkin. Well, beautiful. What do you want, folks? I don't know if you can see this. What do you want? I think we have just fine lures here in the United States. We need Japanese reels and Japanese rods, but we don't need Japanese lures. There is one on the green pumpkin. He's confused. He's like, what's going on here? Why am I going that way? Why am I going that way? You're going that way because I'm pulling that way. He's not small. He's got the girth. There's one. Is he a little bit bigger? Nah. He's nice. He's just nothing to measure. He's just nothing to measure. Man, he's very nice though. He's very nice. Look at this. That's a totally edible bluegill. Look at this. That's a nice bluegill. Wow, right here. Folks, absolute riot. Absolute riot. Look at how these fish are pulling. Is this another shell cracker? Man, I caught quite a few. Not quite a few, but okay, maybe 3. I don't know, maybe 2, 3. I don't know. Shell cracker is just fatter and juicier, all around juicier. I don't know why they don't stack only shell cracker. There is enough bluegill anyway, but they actually stack bluegill. What's the point? We should stack only shell cracker. Oh, there we go again. Oh no, man. That might have been a different fish, folks. Might have been a different fish. Yes, again. that's the same fish. It feels a little nicer, maybe a little bass. Feels a little bit nicer. It's bluegill. Man, what a fight. What a fight, folks. What a fight. Look at these slabs. Absolute slabs. Charlie Brewer, not fancy enough for you. You are all so fancy. No, for me, cultiva microworms. No, Nico microworms. Doesn't matter, anything from Japan. Let's twitch this one. I'm already feeling, I haven't pulled and I feel the fish. It's pulling in my hand. I was gonna twitch, but while I was waiting for it to sink, I felt it started pulling. It's like I knocked him on the head. He's decent. None of these bluegill here are too small. None of them. Absolutely none of them. Good. The wind died down. We got the distance. Twitch, twitch, swim, and load. Twitch, twitch, swim, and load. Man, it feels so good. It feels so good, and he's not too bad. It's kinda steady. Hasn't surfaced yet. Are you little Mr. Bass? He's kinda running now. No, he's not Mr. Bass. He's nice Mr. Bluegill. But folks, I think I'm gonna end the video. Look at this. Beautiful. Look at this. Beautiful fish. Look, look, look. Absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Look here. Probably close to 8 inches. But yeah, folks, let me end the video saying this. I love Minico worms, I love cultiva micro worms, and I love pretty much everything out of Japan. But if you are an ultralight angler, there are 2 things you need to try, and you need to hone your skills to know how to use them, because you can use these skills for everything else the rest of your life. The first thing is trout magnet. Trout magnet has 0 action. It's not that good of a lure, and it will still catch everything, and you need to know how to catch fish with trout magnet. The other thing is Charlie Brewer Swimbait. You gotta get a couple at one point of your life, a couple of packs of these things. Get a couple of packs of my jigs. Much easier to fish with these than trout magnet. Trout magnet, it's all about your skills. This thing, you can just cast it and reel steady, and no bluegill around. If there is any bluegill around, I promise you, just make sure it's not too deep. Like pick like up to 8 feet deep bottom. If there is bluegill around, they will hit it. If there is bass around, crappie, yellow perch, gosh, catfish, pretty much anything. I think I even caught a carp once in Illinois on these things. It's just very safe and easy to fish with. I don't even know what other lure is easier to fish. Kayak is not easier to fish, and for kayak you need a nicer, more expensive jig head. This thing, look, what panfish is gonna pass on this? And I'm not saying it's the best lure in the world, or that's the only thing you can fish, but if you have never fished it, I'm not associated with these guys. I don't make anything. If you've never fished this, I mean, get you a couple of packs out of Fish USA or some other. If you just buy it from them, they're gonna charge you a bunch for shipping. But you can buy these from a bunch of places, and you'll see how easy it can be to catch panfish and not even focus about twitching or retrieve or anything. But anyway, I do appreciate your patience for watching this video to the end, and now I'm disconnecting from beautiful Tennessee. See you soon, guys. Bye bye.